Hello you guys, if you are new to my channel, welcome. If you are a returning viewer or member to my channel, welcome back. Just bear with me while I cleanse the energy. Alright, I ask that Archangel Michael, the Divine Most High Creator, the angels, the ancestors, the ascended masters, Papa Legba, Baron Samedi, Mama Bridget, open and lead and guide the way for this reading. I ask that any hurt, harm, or danger be sent back to all the senders expeditiously. Ashe. Alright? So, yes, the reason why I'm doing this reading, I normally don't read on a Sunday, but my schedule has kind of changed a little bit where I can do readings on Sunday, so I am trying to incorporate that. For those of you who have been here, you guys know I recently just had a baby, so I'm currently now 2 weeks postpartum. Okay, soon to be 3 weeks postpartum. But this message came to me. It's like a call to judgment, and I have to do a reading on this. And then when I was preparing my desk, I noticed how these cards began to show up. So it was just like the divine was giving me this message this morning about, you know, the things that are happening around the world. And I honestly feel that many of us had wind of something about to happen, just because of the type of things that were coming up in the readings. Even with the podcast, I had told you guys to stay out of the water. Page of Cups in reverse, okay? Stay out of the water, stay away from water, stay away from just bad people, bad things, because there's a lot going on, especially with the Star in reverse. There's a lot going on. Yeah. In my opinion, I'm gonna see what else I could get with this tarot real quick. Ooh, Justice in reverse. Yeah, I think that has something to do with the enemy, though. Not necessarily the collective. I don't really think Justice in reverse has something to do with you guys. I do feel like with the Seven of Wands. Ooh, King of Wands in reverse. Yeah. Seven of Wands in reverse. I feel like there was someone or a couple of someones globally who were telling people that they were under attack, but they were not really under attack. You know how people like to get on the phone and tell people like, oh, people don't like me, yada yada yada, but it's like Page of Cups in reverse. It's like they don't even really have no real enemies. The people who they're talking about are not even thinking of them, type of thing. That's the energy I got. Okay? Whoever this is, they went and spreaded all these lies, spreaded all these rumors, put all this gossip out here about how people, could be you, could be someone that you know, going through this or whatever. And they could be telling them like, hey, this person, that person is doing this, yada, yada, yada. But no one's even doing that. So with them being this person who knows about magic, practices magic, they begin to do things that they should have not done. Okay? I believe they were warned against doing this. Hey, pack your shit up and leave. Don't even try it. I do believe that after a while, people began to realize that this person, whoever they are, were not who they say they were. Like, they didn't have any true insight about anything. Their intuition may have been off, type of thing. I feel like this person ignored the call that the divine gave them. Don't do this. But what they did, that's what we're going to get to. What they did, I feel like this person, they raised something within some ritual with the King of Wands in reverse. I feel like they raised some sort of ancient, old, evil spirit. And I feel like that is part of the reason the world is going through what the world is going through right now. Justice in reverse. You get what I'm saying? It can't be fixed. So, what am I saying, right? Someone tried to be on some manifest destiny, right? Some type of swap, some type of elemental break, some type of world change, world order and change. Someone was trying to prove within this group, this cult, or whatever this coven or whatever it is, that they were just this high-ranking person. They were telling people, oh, I have this many years of experience, type of thing. And they found this old ancient ritual, and they were trying to revive this demon. Whoever this demon is, I feel like this is a demon that they have worked with in the past or been married to in the past. This is why I feel like this person was comfortable doing this. All right. I feel like this person led everyone that they were dealing with in this cult, in this coven, this group, astray. I don't feel like they told everybody everything, but we're all grown, right? So those people, you know, they had the chance to opt out at any time, but I don't feel like they all opted out at once. I feel like after things start shifting, they begin to, you know, some of them, hey, I'm out of here. You know, I don't like the energy this is giving off. I don't like the things that are happening. Because they know that they're responsible for some of the things happening. Some of you may be asking, what am I alluding to? Okay, the King of Wands was here by the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is in reverse. Okay, I need you to understand that I feel like these people were doing elemental magic. They were messing with the elements. Like I said, trying to prove that they were just this high-ranking magician that knew what they were doing. If you look at the magician, you'll see the magician has the sword, the magician has the cup, the magician has the pentacle, the wand, and so on. All right. So this is going to be, for those of you who do not know, the pentacle stands for earth energy. All right. The cup stands for water. The sword stands for air. The wand stands for fire. All right. And then this person is obviously going to be spirit. So with the 5 elements connected, whoever this individual or set of individuals were, because you do have to understand that even if these individuals don't know each other, a lot of their energies connect within the same time frame, and they do things like this, regardless of what part of the earth that they're in. Because there are multiple groups, cults, and people who are like this person here. All right. So when this person did whatever it is that they did, they upset the balance. The divine already has things set forth, ordained, how things are meant to go within the earth. And when they did this ritual, it upset the balance, which is why they won't receive any justice. Okay. I do believe these people are on their way up out of here. Okay. That tower that they were meaning to hit others, okay, the chosen ones, the tower that they were trying to bring up against the chosen ones, it's been reversed. all right? And it's happening to other people. You get what I'm saying? And it's happening to a lot of innocent people too. So what do I mean? I live in Texas, and I've lived in Texas for many summers, many moons. Okay, I am a traveler. I do move around, but I'm 40 years old, and I've lived in Texas, in and out of Texas for a long time. One thing I know about Texas is it does not rain in the summertime like that. In June, you may get a day or two of storms. Same way with July. July, you may get one day if you're lucky. Okay? Because there have been so many times where we've went the entire July with no storms. So for us to have back-to-back storms is crazy. So it takes me back to the podcast that I keep telling you guys about. I don't know if you went to go look at it yet, but it's about elemental spirits and the spirits being upset. I did this podcast months ago when I was still pregnant. And the reason why I did it is because I could feel the energy. So what's going on right now? We have war. We have chaos. We have peace talks, but no peace, right? We have floods. We have floods going off in Texas, New Mexico, North Carolina, New York, and so on, right? Places that no one in the past few years have even heard about flooding like that. You get what I'm saying? Now keep in mind, I did a video last week, and I was telling you guys in the week before and the months before that there are going to be more floods, there are going to be more drownings, stay out of the water. And somebody even asked, do you mean just stay out of the water in Texas? No, I mean stay out of the water, period. So let me clarify that for everyone. Stay out of the water, period. If you can avoid flying, avoid it, okay? Because flying is a part of the air, correct? All right. If you can avoid going to places where there are massive volcanoes, avoid it. All right. If you can avoid driving on roads where there's a lot of fire, potentially, avoid it. All right. With all these one cards, I feel like maybe fire is next. Okay. Fire could be next. I know we're in water right now. There have been a few hurricanes that have went off, but we're mostly dealing, in the States, we're mostly dealing with water as an issue right now. All right, some of you guys may be chosen ones also. You may feel the energy, recognize the energy, and you may just really feel the same about what's going on. But I really feel like this is a call to judgment. I feel like there is a deeply rooted spiritual war going on. I feel like there are going to be more innocent lives that are taken. I feel like some people are going to witness it. There's going to be more catching it on camera, so you may get to see just more destruction. Because when these type of ancient demons are raised, they're raised for different reasons. Some of you, and I will do that in another video, because like I said, I've been woken up with several messages this morning, so I have to do the videos separately because I don't want to put all you guys' videos together. But some of you are having issues with finances, and we'll talk about that, but not in this particular reading. That is because of certain demons. Okay, some of you are having issues in your relationships. That is because of certain demons. Some of you are dealing with devastation. That is because of certain demons. All right, and the whole thing is to distract you and throw you off guard, because they don't want you to focus on what the divine has you to focus on. It's clear they've ignored his plan. They've ignored what he's set out to do. You know what I'm saying? They've taken up their own, you know, workings and said, we're going to go build and do this somewhere else. We're going to do this another way. We're not going to listen to you and what you want us to do. All right? Leads to justice denied. So when they go to him to seek justice, to make these things right with him, it's not going to work. Okay? It's just not going to work. At the end, like I said, we will be the ones to tell the story. Those of us that are left after everything that takes place, because it's more coming. All right? It's more coming, especially in war. Like, I don't believe at all that we've even seen the beginning of what is about to take place. If you just want me to be honest, it's not over.